can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Enough intro. Is that enough intro, Nick?
That was good. It just stopped, but it was good.
Nick prefers a lot of intro.
Well, I didn't know how long. You could always fade it out.
I don't know how to do that. I told you. The fact that I had the intro queued and everything before we even started and figured out how to turn my camera back on, we should be grateful.
Yeah, this is the smoothest start, minus we're missing our guest. Other than that.
Yeah. Well, I first remember we were doing them and then we'd start and then we'd call the other person, but I couldn't figure out how to patch them in on Skype. So we're going to go through that today.
Well, that's good. That makes it entertaining then.
Yep. Today we got Brody Wilson, or tonight. He's actually, I just called him. He literally just finished riding. So, his sick-ass course. Did you research that?
What, in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, his course is gnarly.
Yeah, Brody's badass.
And he doesn't have, like, hardly any safety on any of his jumps. And I'm like, Brody, why don't you just, like, put some flat on top of there? And he goes, no, that way when I go to shows or contests, it's not as scary. And I'm like... I get your deal, but
that's
I don't
one
wanna,
way to look at it.
Yeah, I don't want to learn shit, do a fucking scary ass setup. But
yeah, but if you come up short, you come up short.
It's true.
Which I don't even know what that is. So.
No, you've been so worried about coming up short.
Yeah, because I was trying to be cool like Brody, so I had no safety, and then just wham, way up. What do you got there?
Tequila. Josie Cuervo. I had some beers earlier. We only had 2 more beers left in the house. And then I had some Josie Cuervo from the other night.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I was, Bryn was talking about writing, she's got a fairy garden, right?
Uh-huh.
So she was talking about writing the fairies letters, and Chris is like, yeah, you're like a pen pal. It's like, what's a pen pal? It's like somebody you don't see but you're friends with. She goes, oh, like Dad's podcast?
We see each other.
I was like, she picked it up so quick.
That's good. What's a pen? What's a pen? What do you? Huh? Why would you need a pen to have a friend?
It's a keyboard friend.
It doesn't make any sense. All right, Brody says he's online now. See if I can figure this out.
I met Brody one time at a AFMXA thing, and I was fairly drunk, and I was just like, dude, you're awesome. And he's like, oh, okay, man, thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
I was all amped up.
All right, we're going to have to voice text him here.
I'm trying to get Dom's whole fish in, but...
What's my name on here? Is just Clint Esposito?
That's what I have it as, but I might have it logged in through an email, you know?
That's what it says on my account, so.
It says it on my end. Don't give it away. All the kids are going to spam you.
Dude, these riders. I guess I'll have to download Skype. I don't know how to use it. I guess little kids would probably know how to. It probably would be little kids. But we don't have any little kid listeners, so I think I'm in the clear.
I would hope so, yeah.
As far as I know. We have...
all of them are 21 on their online personality.
Because is there a restriction? Because
they're trying to log into beer sites and get free shit.
Because we're swearing.
Using bad words.
Yeah. I thought Brody was good on computers. When he was at my house, he was always on the computer.
I don't know. You're pretty good at computers, and we still have rough intros.
Oh, I'm not very good on computers. There's just things I want to do, and I struggle through and figure out how to do them. I'm gonna have to call him here. Walk him through it.
Thanks, Brian. I'm getting
Beard.
Bush Light deliveries.
Prost.
Prost.
Very German of me.
I think Brian might be German.
Well then, all right. Everybody's gonna see me search through my contacts here.
Brian's fucked up. He almost fell over right there. That's our shop guy.
Oh, that's your shop guy?
I came in with this. And he brought me a beer.
Brody was starting to write, and then he decided not to write.
So have you seen how the podcast is going, like audio version?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that we have like 111 subscribers.
That's awesome.
I think I sent you a friend thing.
Through?
No, that's what Brody said. I thought I sent him a friend thing.
Oh. Well, like I follow our podcast. I have yet to listen to it because I don't want to listen to myself. But I follow it through Podcast Addict. So would that show up as a subscriber then?
Yeah. So it measures it through what the F? Add friend. Let's see if he's on here. Nope. Oops, I should probably get rid of that because that's his phone number, I think.
Call him, buddy.
Oh, he must have sent it to the wrong account. Now I got to figure out what my account's under. My email.
This is when I wish I could pop on and show videos and shit.
You need to.
I know.
Where's your TV screen behind you?
That's the other office.
Oh.
Now I have a fish. This is art.
How many?
How many texture?
Oh, now my number's up here. Oh, it's Esposito Clint on here.
Clint Esposito 69. Oh man, I made my Skype like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I was 15. Tell them that story while I try to.
I'm gonna see who's on the.
Were you not there for that?
Was it what?
Were you there for Sloan being super wasted at Dan's house, and then he passed out at like 8 o'clock? So we went in and we're messing with him, and we started trying to pour beer in his mouth and shit.
No.
And we're like, and we keep going, BTP, BTP, you know? And he finally goes, he snaps, and he goes, "Get the fuck off me! I was 15. I was 15."
He's talking about his screen name was BTP, right?
Yeah, his screen name on Freestyle MTX was BTP, which stood for Born to Party. So as soon as he bailed out, we got very upset with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, no, that's not.
Let's see.
We're going to call him.
You think he's just watching this and he's like, nah, I'm not getting on.
No. No, he doesn't have a computer.
What?
Hey.
Yo.
You didn't get a friend request from me.
I don't think so.
Brody24X as your screen name?
At gmail.com, yeah.
Yeah, but I looked that up and it didn't give me anything.
So much spam is going to his site now.
Yo, we only have like 10 listeners right now, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't know. It's my first time ever trying to use Skype, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
We don't either. This is like my 100th. I still don't have any idea what I'm doing, Brody.
It's a Microsoft program. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. Need Apple stuff.
Oh, gosh.
See, that's our fight. I was like, Nick, why don't you like America? Apple's made in America. And then he just rubbed me in my face that we have a squirt gun instead of a revolver.
which is American. I could get on the Apple thing. I just have to go create an account or whatever, and then I'll do that.
It says I sent a request.
All right, it's not even coming up right. I think it is. Now I've hidden all of our personal info. To Esposito Clint. There we go. It just came in.
I had to make it through the interwebs.
Reply. I'm going to reply. Why would I want to reply? I just want to say yes. I want to be his friend. I want to be your internet friend. Did you get Did you get beer to drink?
Oh shit, no I didn't.
Cancel
That's
the show.
It's canceled. We're going to have to I don't know if he hung up or there we go. There we go. We're transitioning.
Oh, I ended and started. I didn't know what I was doing.
Fine. Oh, that's right. You're still on your phone. Hey, you got to turn your camera on.
How do I turn my camera on?
So I just figured this out. So or are you just on voice call? I think you're just on a voice call.
I don't know. What are you asking me for? I've never used this.
You're supposed to know, Brody.
I don't know much about the internet or computers.
You were always on them at my house.
Clint just said you were a hacker.
There we go. We got you now.
There we go.
Weird.
Yo, you just figured out the internet.
Uh-huh.
You're on. Everyone's watching you.
Sweet.
Hey, turn your camera the other way, Brody. Like horizontal.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Up a little bit. There we go. We're good. And we made it. And we're live. Fuck it. We're doing it live. How does this guy forget to get alcohol?
I literally just got done riding. Like, shooting photos, came in. It was like 8:40.
All day you weren't like, I need to get beer to drink later? Because that's the first thing Nick does. He gets up and he's like, I'm going to buy my beer for later. I'm going to go to work.
That's not the truth.
Nah, I forgot all about it. But
Brody's like, I thought this was about dirt bikes, so I went and I rode and did something.
Yeah, that's what Sean Connors thought too.
I worked on the course all day, rode, dirt bike stuff, you know.
Are you working on anything cool?
Working on just adding stuff to the course, like making stuff bigger. Built a cool step down. Got the super kicker set up today.
Why would you do that?
Because they're fun to jump. There's a nice steep landing, of course.
Yeah, to a huge. What do you got it to the like 120-foot ramp landing?
Oh no, we built a new landing specifically for it, nice and steep.
And tall?
Yes.
And does it have any safety?
No, like most of them here, no.
Yeah.
Half a bike length, maybe.
Perfect.
You shouldn't be coming up shorter than that anyways, so.
If you're
That's
coming up
Nick's
short,
theory.
you're coming up short.
Nick's theory is go long.
Yeah.
Reel it in.
Nick said I sent him, I was like, this is our guest. And he goes, who is that? Which we had a deal about someone else before. And I was like,
That was a joke.
I was like, dude. and he goes, well.
You just told me I was gay.
I was like, you're gay. And he writes, no, I know who he is, but I was going to give him some tips about extension and stuff. I wanted to be, yeah, you just tell him, no matter how big the gap is, go 20 feet further so you can do bigger tricks.
Not mind.
Yeah, then you got time to get some extension. That was for off air.
Whatever.
Not to bust my balls.
We give each other shit all day.
That's listen to you guys every day.
No, like we just give each other shit all day on Snapchat and whatever else.
We're pen pals. We were just going over this.
We're
I was trying to explain to my daughter what a pen pal was. And she's like, oh, like you and your podcast with Clint?
Yeah, almost the same thing.
Same thing.
We like to call it e-drinking.
Well, I got a water.
Chug it. Slam it.
Hydrate.
I tried to bail out of drinking when Robbie was on the show, and he was very upset about it.
I bet he was.
So you live right next to Robbie, right?
Yeah, next town over.
And you used to race at his motocross track or his parents' track?
I never actually raced at it. I went there. It wasn't like a track they had races at when I was still racing. It was just a practice track.
Uh-huh.
I quit racing by the time it started, being open to race at.
I got you. So where'd you race then?
Majority of it was like Southwick, Walden, Jolly Rogers, Central Village.
Walden Playboy?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to race there. And what classes did you ride?
Huh?
What classes did you ride?
I started like 80 novice, and then went to 125 next year, novice, amateur, and then I was expert the last 2 years I raced.
Sweet. So did you race with Robbie, or is he a bit younger?
No, he was younger than me, but I remember being at the same races at him for some of them.
Yeah.
How old are you? We had to get 31. That out of the way. 31?
Yeah.
That's every time we start asking ages, because I can't gauge where everyone's at.
No, because he likes to make himself feel bad. He thinks that he's 21 still, and then he's like, damn, they're 10 years younger than me?
No, then I could just be like, oh, these kids, no wonder why he's crazy. He's too old for it.
Huh?
I'm 33. 33, going on 34 almost.
All right.
Yeah. He bailed
or I'm
out
34, going on 30. I'm 33.
He doesn't even
I had to think about that.
What year were you born, Nick?
When was I born? 83.
Are you sure?
I'm positive of that one.
All right.
Yeah, you came up in the podcast with Robbie last time. Because we're like, how is he so chill and you're so amped up? Because Robbie he was wound up.
Oh, always. The show probably ranting about a million different things.
Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting.
He said that you were fast. He said that you ripped on an MX bike.
Oh yeah.
Track. Yeah. I've ridden with you, but it's always hard. We had freestyle bikes, so it's like you can only do so much riding a freestyle bike around a track.
With cut seat and suspension, yeah.
Yeah, and suspension's all hard, and you just push through every flat turn.
Yeah, you can't corner. It doesn't set right.
Yeah. But you also raced snowcross.
Yes, same time as dirt bikes, just in the winters, for the same 5 years.
And you had, so you started on, what do you start on, like mini snowmobiles?
Kids now do, yeah, but I was just on like the full size ones. I was like 14 when I started, so I was already riding like a 440.
All right. So you raced the 440 class.
Yeah. I was racing like the junior classes. They're like 14, 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
Broken up by ages around then, and then went to sport class, semi-pro.
And when did you had a factory ride, correct?
Yeah, with Arctic Cat for the last couple of years when I was semi-pro.
Sweet. How many people were riding factory snow machines at that time? Did they have like a big squad or what?
I'm not really sure. I know even to get those ones, you had to send a resume to the factories and get like approved just to buy the sleds.
So you had to buy the sled?
Huh? Yeah, they don't just sell the race sleds to like anyone. You have to submit a resume and get like approved to even buy them. Because they only make a limited amount each year. Or they used to when I did anyways. I don't know how it is now.
How long ago was that? Like what year would that have been?
I raced from like 2000 to 2005.
How different would you say it is now compared to then? Like the sleds and everything?
Way different. I bought a couple last year of Heat Frisbees to start jumping. And they're quite a bit different than the old ones that I raced.
Yeah. They're almost like dirt bikes the way you sit on them, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a little more like compact and stand up like a bike, rather than like my old race sleds were kind of long and I don't know, just felt weird.
You gonna do freestyle on it?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yo, he already flipped one. He rode it for like a couple weeks and flipped it.
Oh, I saw that, but I didn't know if it was like going to be an ongoing thing or if you were
4
nitro
days?
circusing it.
What'd you say?
No, I just wanted to flip it this year just to do it. But I'm actually going to make like a really nice big safe landing in the water pit this year to keep them cool, so I can like actually practice on them, because it's a huge pain with how fast they overheat if you don't have snow.
So what's the water pit? You gotta like take it through it or something?
Yeah, just so it splashes water on the radiators. Like it's up underneath the track. Normally, it's throwing snow on them.
Oh, all right.
And it cools the belt down too, right?
They what?
It cools the belt down as well.
The belt?
Yeah, whatever the track.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got that belt in front that drives it.
Yeah, you don't want that one getting too wet. But,
no.
Yeah, the track has the plastic slides on it. You want to kind of keep them wet, or else they'll start to melt and stick to it.
I've never ridden a snowmobile, sorry.
Never?
I rode one once for like 5 minutes and that was it. This year we've worked on them at the shop and then I've had to test them in a parking lot, so I wouldn't necessarily consider that fucking riding one.
Yeah. No, they're fun, but I definitely would choose a dirt bike over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, they are. A lot more maintenance. They break more.
How's it flip compared to a bike? Because I heard the track has a lot of...
Yeah, that actually just as easy, if not easier.
Really?
Like, it wasn't hard. Same exact pull. Just give it the throttle, hold the throttle on, and it'll come right around.
Do you even pull, or could you just go off and then just look and pin it really hard and get it to come around?
I think it would come pretty close if you just kind of looked back and held the throttle all the way off the ramp.
Cavanaugh did that on a dirt bike one time at my house in Georgia. He didn't even pull. He just squatted down and then just comes off. And I'm like, oh, my God, what is he doing? And he just crouched down and goes all the way, elbow down, just barely comes down to his front wheel. And then he did it 5 minutes later. And I was like, listen, just go sit down for a little bit because you're fucking tripping me out.
I don't know if I was there for that, but I remember that. Maybe just a story.
Maybe. You were there the first day I flipped a dirt.
Yep.
He would flip every third hit, so I knew that. I had a little setup jump. I had it set up to where I was in the air off of the first one when he was pulling on the ramp. So that would be the motion that I would have in my head. I would see that pull and know and like instantly feel it and try to carry that feeling at the ramp. And the first time I did it, dude, I was screaming and shit, and I could see him laughing his ass off at me because I was pumped.
Did we talk about this last time? I feel like we talked about that whole following up the ramp thing.
Yeah. I don't know who with. I blacked out on the face. I don't remember anything from the face to like a second before I land. I was just like, ground, land. Ah! And Brody's just riding in front of me, fucking shaking his head. You been watching motocross?
Have I? No. I haven't watched any of it.
Oh, you're missing it.
Well, Jeff Emig is leading.
Oh, yeah.
He's wearing all black gear. He's riding an all black bike. It's a Hurricane.
Pretty much. It's been good.
No, it has been good. Did you watch Supercross? I feel like there's less chance of that because you were probably busier during Supercross.
I didn't even actually have TV all winter, so I saw like 2 or 3 races maybe.
The ones that you went to?
Yeah, I don't even have TV. I didn't go to any. I think I watched a couple at Todd Potter's. And 1 or 2 at my buddy Aaron's. Well, yeah, I maybe saw 3 or 4.
Is Aaron famous too? Can we drop his name?
He was a pro mountain bike guy. I think he was the first one to flip a full suspension mountain bike, like way back in the day.
Sweet.
Boom, there you go.
Downhill bike.
Is that out
Yeah,
in
what's-
California, obviously?
Yeah. I was out in Temecula all winter, just living in a motorhome.
Just living the dream.
Yeah, just living at campgrounds, riding dirt bikes and mountain bikes.
That's the dream.
I'm pretty happy with it. That's all I do.
I wouldn't complain.
Why do you think I have a podcast, Brody? I'm trying to figure something out. Regular work sucks.
We're trying to relive the past.
We're trying to at least pay for our beer with this podcast. So if we can get enough
As long as we
followers,
got Bush Light, we can afford it.
if we can get enough followers, well, he can have beer. I'll take some tequila. Anybody out there? If we can get enough followers to get our liquor paid for the year, well, then that's a good deal. That's a good expense taken care of.
I mean, depends how much you drink, I guess.
I have to cut drink back more. What do you mean? If we get it for free, Nick?
Well, how much do we get for free?
All of it.
Oh, all right. Then yeah. Then we'll probably lose our sponsorship real quick.
Why? Because you're just going to drink it all?
I don't know.
Or be
we'll just go with, like, Brody keeps practicing and it seems to be paying off, so I'll just keep honing my skills and we'll see what happens.
It's done pretty well for me for the last 12 years.
What's that,
Seems
practicing?
Like
huh?
Practicing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dum-dum.
Oh.
I've been doing this for 12 years now. It's a while.
That's it?
That's it.
Professionally.
That's pretty badass.
How long did you do it for, Nick?
Well, when he says professionally, he means professionally. Like, not like. I mean, I made money a little bit doing it, but I think I just like knew the right people. They were like, "I'll hang out with Nick. We need a straight rider. Let's get him."
No, we were like, Nick's fun to hang out with.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's have Nick.
Like, he can kind of ride a dirt bike. Let's bring him in.
He can ride well enough. He's not gonna die. We'll bring him in. It'll be a good time.
You can make it through.
Usually. I should have focused on honing my skills like Brody.
Yeah. Hey, are you gonna go to Southwick?
For the national?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends if I have a show or not that weekend.
Which actually, I think it's this. No, it's in like 2 weekends.
If it's in 2 weekends, I won't be able to.
Let's find out.
You know what's crazy? The more I rode, that was always the less I watched any motocross or supercross or anything.
Because you were fulfilled.
Yeah, I know. And now I'm like, I gotta watch the race this weekend. This is getting depressing.
I've been to the Southwick one a bunch of times, probably 6 or 7 times to that one.
To where?
To the Southwick National.
Is it badass?
It's cool. Like, yeah, there's a lot of like local guys do well at it, so the crowd's pretty amped.
Always.
So it's like John Dowd out your way?
Yeah, and Robbie Marshall will be there on a 2-stroke, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he doing any other nationals?
I think just that one.
What the hell's the date today?
What'd you say?
Okay. This weekend is Tennessee, and then next weekend is Redbud.
That's where I'm going.
And then when's Southwick?
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Southwick is the next weekend, July 8th.
He already forgot.
I was thinking Redbud was
He
there.
read 2 lines, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's good.
Brody goes, so when's Southwick?
Yeah, that's what you were looking for, right?
Yeah. Okay, it's the following weekend, so are you gone?
Yeah, the 8th and 9th, I'm jumping at a NASCAR race in Kentucky.
Cancel that. Let's go to Southwick in the purple bus.
No.
All right, and we'll rage.
Pass on work. Let's go spend money.
You have to pick up that paycheck that weekend.
Speaking of that, Clint, you're paying for me to do a live broadcast from Redbud, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to wear a GoPro on my chest just looking at me and just walk around Redbud.
Paying morally.
That's a no. All right.
Yo, what do you think about, since you got to ride the Nitro course, right?
Yeah, the one in California.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah, the
a
course.
replica of what it's going to be, or?
Yeah, exact replica. All specs are the same, except it'll be to like staging mobile landings.
Right.
All the distances in the corners, jumps, everything's identical to what Todd Potter and Derek Garland pretty much built the course to the spec.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was sweet having a place you could go ride like for free every day of the week.
How did you? I'm sure you had to have some kind of credentials. Somebody had to okay you to go and.
Yeah, I mean they sent out like an email. I don't know how they came up with the riders, but just
I didn't get an email. I'm just saying.
Neither did I.
Are you still riding though?
No. No.
No.
I rode 1,000 miles in the jungle, son.
I thought Javier said he said he got bad news or something the other day. I thought he was talking about the Nitro course.
Yeah, I saw him post something about bad news, and I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, like he got a bad email or some shit.
I didn't see that.
I don't know what it was about though.
I thought then he showed the course, and I thought it was like
they changed something.
They're taking down the course. Maybe that was I don't think it was supposed to stay there forever, so maybe they tore it down or something.
Well, they use those same ramps they sent them to Salt Lake.
Yeah, the ramps were being sent to Salt Lake, so there wouldn't have been anything there anyways.
Yeah.
Was that quarter pipe there, or was that something else?
No, the quarter pipe was set up there.
Why don't you hit that, you pussy?
When I was still in California, it wasn't really set up. They were building it at the time. And when I went back out like 2 weeks ago, and I only rode there the one day. And all I did was use the airbag that day, like try the front flips. I didn't get over to the quarter pipe.
How are front flips?
Off that ramp, they're easy.
You just gotta. What did you have any problem with your time in the gap?
No, you pretty much you hit it. I don't know, just hit the ramp like a hair harder than normal, but let off a few feet earlier, like as your tires are gonna hit that kick. And then as long as you don't fight it, it'll come right around.
They're so scary though, because if you over rotate a front flip, that looks like it could be a fucking disaster.
Going long and over rotating or under rotating and tapping your back tire and flinging you forward.
Yeah,
it's gonna be worse either way than a backflip.
Yeah.
But
unless you get stuck completely upside down in a flip.
Everyone froze up. That means it's me.
That's you.
Shit.
We can still see him though.
But I was cool doing it. I liked it. I'm gonna try to get one of those ramps built. I want to have one here.
Of course. Brody has it all. I want it all.
Yes.
That's
just
cool.
add it to the course.
Am I still live with you guys?
Yeah, you are.
Because it froze up for a second.
Well, it didn't for us.
Oh, it did it again. Fuck.
We can still see you. Don't swear. Hey, screw you, Brody.
I'm still frozen.
You don't get to take a train drink.
Wait. Train drink. I was frozen that whole time. Or you guys were.
No, Brody is. No, Nick is. I was thinking, Brody, do you remember Gumbo's in Georgia? And they had the train out there, and they would give you train shots?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, down in like Maine, downtown Douglasville, they had this place called Gumbo's, and it was right across the street from the train. And whenever the train would go by, they would give you like $5 train shots. It was supposed to be
that's a hustle.
I didn't know that. I only remember going to a couple specific places around there.
All right, enough said. The
That's
shoe
fun.
show. We went to the shoe show a couple times.
Quaker Steak and Lube.
Quaker Steak and Lube. That's not
Gotta
there
get them hot wings.
Yeah.
Were you there when when Cody tried to steal the tower, the beer tower.
Yeah, I was there then.
Yeah. Yo, the security guard was so amped on catching him with that. Because somebody...
That's the highlight of his...
We were out in the parking lot walking away, right? And he ran out.
Yeah, almost to the car. But on the way, he goes, on the way in. He even says this. He goes, on the way in, one of you guys said something like, rent a car. You know, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's just,
right.
He was like,
I forgot about that part, but you're right. He was so pumped to bust us after that.
He goes, I'll pay for it. He goes, that's like $200. And he was like, okay, never mind. I'll just carry it back inside here.
That was awesome.
You know they're watching those things like a hawk. Like they're just waiting.
That
probably happens all the time around there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's why they took it down. They couldn't afford all those lost beer towers.
Wait, there's no Quaker Steak and Lube anymore?
No.
Damn.
They had some other kind of restaurant in there, and then I moved away, so I have no idea.
They got one by us.
I haven't been there in a long time, actually.
A Quaker Steak and Lube? Wasn't it you that ordered those wings?
No,
that you had the...
I mean, I was talking about Georgia.
Oh.
Like your place.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I stopped at a Quaker Steak in like Ohio, maybe last summer.
The original?
Ooh, I don't know if it was the original. Where is that one in Youngstown?
No, that's the second one. The original one's a little bit further away. That's got like like cars or something, like a semi up on it, on like these poles, like as its sign or something, as its billboard. That's the old original one's actually like rad. All the other ones are like generic versions of the original one.
Yeah, such a hipster. He's like, nah, the one I've been to, it's probably the coolest one.
I've been to the original one.
I quit going there. It's so corporate now.
Yeah.
The second one is.
I only go to the first one. I can't go to the second one. They're all invitations after that. What the hell? Oh, wasn't it you? Didn't you order the wings that you needed to sign a release to get?
I don't know if I did. I think Logan might have, or like Jason's buddy Gary.
Yeah, but you were there for that
one time.
And everybody, I was like, dude, if I took a bite out of that thing, my whole face would be sweating. And they're like, take it. So I literally took one bite out of the swing and just set it down. And was just using paper towels for like the next 10 minutes.
Why would you? Fuck that.
No.
I had a buddy who did that. We went to Hooters and he's like, give me the 3 Mile Island. And he got all amped up, started chugging beers and ate them real fast. And he's like sweating. He's like, we gotta go home. I gotta go.
How do you think that dude's ass felt when he finally erupted? It was horrible.
It woke him up. We got to his house and then he got in an argument with his wife and then we left because it was getting ugly.
It was about to get uglier.
Oh, that was funny.
So what are you doing now, Brody? Like show-wise and stuff like that?
Last couple weekends are monster jams. Just did one at MetLife in New Jersey, and then Gillette the weekend before, right, like an hour and a half from here. And then this weekend I'm going to Tennessee for one, Nashville.
Nice. So you're doing all the monster jams.
Yeah, well, I got those 3, and then after that, go to Canada for something, and then the NASCAR event. I'm not really sure what's after that.
You don't want to plan too far in advance.
No, I mean, I got like a few things, and it's like stuff in August, September, but there's a couple weekends in July coming up. I don't really have much. I'm not sure.
And you go and do like some of the European Supercrosses and stuff?
I have, but not lately. I've done a few in like France and Germany, Sweden. Those ones are cool. I like those events.
Yeah, I bet they're fun, huh?
Yeah. Just the crowd's always huge. They like always sell out. Sweet.
They're always pumped up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do they have chainsaws without the bars on them when they're running?
I've seen that before. Like, yeah, you're allowed to do whatever you want, pretty much.
Shit, yeah.
Dude, somebody had one at High Point, and there was like 20 people in the crowd. It didn't fit. Like, it was just like, and like nobody was there.
At High Point?
Yeah, well, if that was High Point was the last race, right?
Yeah.
I kept getting that and Hangtown mixed up.
Well, you better not.
I know. I posted a bunch of shit to the Two Wheels to Freedom page, and I'm like, damn it, I had to go back and correct it. It was all Hangtown hashtags and stuff. I was panicking.
Everybody was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I told Bethany, I was like, Nick updates until the mains.
I know. Maybe the train is making us freeze because you guys are frozen.
Get my alcohol.
I'll drink for that. Uh-oh, where'd he go? I missed it. You guys are frozen.
I don't know.
How'd you get my train drink?
What'd you tell Bethany? I missed it. You get a $5 shot?
Josie Cuervo.
That's some fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Who did we talk about this with last time that they weren't drinking? And I'm like, nothing's more annoying than talking to two drunk people.
Joe Stevens.
Yeah.
Oh, Frenchie.
It was,
Was
it was 11 o'clock, so he wouldn't drink.
He was drinking tea and he got mad because I was making fun of it. And I like tea, but I was just busting his balls. You Americans! And he started going over caffeine content.
Damn. That's funny. I saw him a couple of years ago in Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was over there for Nitro Circus for the month, and he came to one of the shows. We went out to dinner.
Nice.
It was good. Good seeing him.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. He's killing it.
Yep.
Did he sound British or Australian at that time?
He switches
Mix of
instantly.
both.
He switches instantly, so wherever they were, that's what he sounded like.
Yeah, he didn't like the people. He doesn't like people who don't assimilate, is what it sounded like.
He's American, pretty much.
Yeah.
Whether he knows it or not, he's American.
You get out.
He's like, this is fucking Australia. We speak Australian, mate.
You fucking froze again.
Just keep talking. It doesn't matter. We don't see it.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Can we?
I know.
Can you not hear us when you freeze?
It freezes, and both you guys freeze. I can't hear shit. That's why I'm talking, let you know, but fuck it, then we just keep going.
Yeah, we can still hear you fine.
Now we know.
We just laugh at you while you're going, fuck, it's broke.
What a loser. Always back on.
It's because you live out in the middle of nowhere. You live in those flyover states. Shouldn't even be able to vote.
Now, my state votes like 3 people to 1. For every person, they vote at least 3.
What does that mean?
Dead, alive.
Yeah.
We almost got Hillary in.
Aren't you from Obama's hometown?
That's what I'm saying. How do you think they win?
Because they got a lot of big votes.
Brody's
like, I'm not touching any of this.
Dude, I have like grain towers across the street, and then like I get outvoted by the South of Chicago because they wrapped us in. This is where the other Massachusetts guy, he went off. Remember?
Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie, yeah. Fuck this, fuck that. Like, but he wasn't picking any sides. He was just pissed.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're friends with him on Facebook, you'll see that like every other day. Something about him ranting.
He's
I'm
passionate.
just Facebooking. I hate it.
I agree with him for most of it, so it's pretty good.
You have a
same. I think we agreed, but I think it was just like loud noises.
There we go. You have a conversation with Brody, and you'll be like, "Yo, so like I believe this and that and everything, and this other guy's doing this and that," and he goes, "Yup." You're like, "What? That's it? That's the response?"
That's genius. That's the easiest way. Like, just no.
Yep.
I know what I think.
Yeah,
I don't feel like screaming at you about it.
Yep.
That's why I was surprised you picked me to do this. Like,
Wow,
I'm not arguing none.
Did you post that you were going to be on here? You didn't, did you?
I didn't know.
That's the only reason I even had you on here is because people like you.
I just seen you tag me like before I rode. I checked.
This guy. He's out in the real world. He thinks he's doing something out in the real world. You gotta be immersed in your phone all day, Brody. How am I supposed to send you stuff? Memes. What are you gonna do? Read memes once a day? I want to send them all day long to you. I want responses back.
You've never once sent me a meme.
Because you don't fucking respond to anything. I text this fucking guy about doing the show like a month ago, and he just I never got anything back at all. I was like, I don't know what the deal is. Brody mad at me? What happened?
We're not even friends anymore.
We're not even friends.
Yes, you have to even respond to texts half the time.
It was like literally.
You said Clint said you were good with computers, and it sounds like you hate technology.
He was always on computers at my house.
Yeah, I used to be, but now I don't really do much at all. I'm like, I don't know. I post once a day on Instagram and tag it to Facebook and Twitter, and that's it.
Well,
don't even check.
You need to pump up to 4 times a day, 4 posts a day. You should at least.
I'm gonna start sending Brody memes.
Seriously, you should at least tweet. By the time you get on, you're gonna have like 37 messages from Nick and I. You're gonna be like, "Fuck, I don't even have time to do this."
What kind of memes are we talking here?
All kinds of memes about everything.
It's a wide variety. The dankest of all memes. That's what kind.
Some memes from your mom sat on my face.
Dude, what's with that being a private account? I had to friend them.
They're just trying to get followers.
They got me. I was like, I need to be part of this.
I know it. Bethany got me fucking signed up on a bunch of pages that I never would have followed, but I'm like, I need to know what shit are we talking now? I need to know.
We felt left out. They hustled us.
They did hustle us. I can't believe you're going to miss Southwick, bro. Real Southies don't fucking miss that shit. Real massholes.
Hey, is the Whoop Monster at Southwick, or is that...
No, it's Millville.
Millville, alright. I knew it was one of them.
There should be a Whoop Monster.
Yeah, they should have something.
At Southwick. Maybe John Dowd just goes out there and like takes people out throughout the
He just chokes people out.
No, like he just comes out of the corner, just cleans them out. Him and Keith Johnson could probably still fucking hang for a little bit. A couple corners, enough to take your ass out. Hey, do you know who Mike Treadwell is?
Yeah, he races a bunch up around here.
I beat him one time. I beat him at an ultracross.
Clint couldn't get that out fast enough. He's like, oh yeah, you know him? I beat him one time.
Yeah, because he's like a big name even to me. When I fucking passed him, I was like, what in the fuck? This is awesome. I won the jump contest that night too.
Damn.
I did. Yo, I made $600. I got 3rd place in the 125 main, and I won the jump contest. I made $600.
He woke up with all the girls.
It was like,
how'd you celebrate that night?
I think we drove back home.
Well, make something up, dude.
You let down.
Dude, I was racing. I was trying to be a good kid, and I was like,
I gotta be healthy.
That's right.
I can't rage. We're home and jogged.
That's right. I was like fucking 20 anyway. I didn't know anything about raging. You pussies.
So young and innocent.
You think you know how to party at 20.
Yeah, woo! Then just throw up,
Give
fall
me some
asleep.
Zimas. I want all the Zimas I can get.
Give me the Jolly Ranchers. What was it? We were talking about Clint's squirt gun emoji, and he's like, "It squirts freedom." I said, "Squirt Zima," and then he's like, "Yeah, but all the Jolly Rancher flavors you want."
I was like, "Yeah, but whatever Jolly Rancher you want inside of it, though."
I'm not old enough to know how to use a Zima.
That's how. Yo, I heard that it's being re-released. Did you hear that?
Hipsters, dude, hipsters.
Yo, just today, I heard that it was being re-released after we had that little emoji. You never had it?
No.
You were a little kid. That would have been perfect for you.
I never had it.
Wait, when was Zima big?
When I was in like high school.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're only, what, a few years older than me, right?
No. Well, I mean, when you were in high school, the percentage of life was a lot different. You were probably fucking 8. I'm 37.
Dude, here, I bet, Brody, you probably had Mike's Hard Lemonade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we drank, Clint. That was our Zima.
Listen, when I even listened to
You're
Mike's Hard-
old.
When it first came out, I remember it, and it was only the lemon, and now they've got all kinds of fucking shitty flavors.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, old biker chicks love fucking fruity beer drinks.
Actually, I ended up drinking some Black House and fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade with Roe because you had bought it and left it in the fucking truck.
I was just going to say I ate last time I had that. Hey.
He's like, all I got is this fucking Mike's Hard and this fucking Black House. And I was like, what the? Are we trying to get a headache? What is going on over here? Like,
House bombs.
no, he said you were...
Lemonade. Black House and Lemonade's good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he said you were drinking. And the next day he goes, do you want to take this bottle? And he said you looked like you were over it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want that. I hadn't been drinking for a while until he was freaking here.
Who, Ro?
Yeah.
Oh, you were drinking then, yeah.
Yeah, of course. What
Making up
else
time.
would you do with Jason?
You make up time on your drinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Look at everybody just started reminiscing real quick.
Yeah,
about
we just-
blackouts and got all quiet.
Drank a lot of Black House with Jason before.
That's all. He thinks everybody blacks out. It's like, no, man. He's like, you come around, and then we start drinking, and then you push it too far.
I drank, what was it, Shock Top once because the first time I drank it was with Jason at that bowling alley in his hometown. Not Side Outs. I don't know what it was called, but we kept getting pitchers, and I just drank pitchers with Jason.
Imagine you had a headache the next day from
I
that.
fucking threw up the whole night. And then that was it. That was it. I've never had fucking Shock Top again.
Yeah,
One and
I
only.
like that one, but it's a headache the next day for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, as odd as this sounds, I'm down to tequila. That's what I drink. So that I don't get a headache.
I fucking hate tequila.
Because you're a little girl.
Jameson now.
You snort,
Jameson.
You snort
Ginger.
Jameson?
Jameson and ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
He's always
Yeah.
mixing
Jameson's fucking... I can deal with Jameson. I've come around to that.
Jameson and ginger beer. So is the ginger beer alcoholic or like ginger
No.
like soda beer?
He's
Yeah.
a psycho.
It's what they mix like a Moscow Mule with. So Jameson and ginger beer would be like an Irish Mule.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Fuck the Russians.
There's a little lime in it too.
Are you Irish?
No, I'm not.
Your dad's name is Mickey.
Well, his name's Richard Michael.
Richard Michael. Who the hell's
Everyone
that?
calls-
You're Scottish probably, right? No?
Huh?
Wilson, would that be Scottish?
My dad's side's Lithuanian. My mom's
Shit.
side Swedish and Finnish.
My wife is Finnish-ish, and I'm on my mom's side Swedish and Lithuanian Polish-ish.
What is it?
And then
That's just Eastern European. There's some kind of
Yeah.
Eastern European.
just Eastern European.
It's
and then
Swedish-ish.
Scottish-ish. We thought I was Irish for a while, and then I realized it was Scottish. And then I realized I was just from Illinois.
I saw Mickey deliver a calf very
Oh, yeah.
first thing in the morning one day.
The one he just ripped out of the mother cow.
We
That
woke up and Brody's like, hey, let's go get a Monster. And I was like, you can have a Monster. I'll just get a coffee like a normal fucking human being. Because it is 7:30 right now. And we walk out into the driveway and we hear, "Roar!" And next thing you know, Mickey comes blazing out of the front door and running down the fucking driveway into a pasture and sits down on his ass behind this cow and puts his feet against her ass and grabs a hold of the hooves and just yanks the fucking baby calf out of the mother. That was literally the first thing I saw. I was like,
dude, I've heard this. We had to have talked about this before.
I'm sure we did, because that's an epic
story.
With
Robbie, we must have talked about it, because I heard Mickey and yanking the cow out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it might have been being born backwards, and then it gets stuck, and the mom can't get it out, and they'll both die if it doesn't happen. So he has to just, yank it right out of there.
There you go. That's why his course is so epically groomed all the fucking time. Listen, if you are riding at the course, do not get off of the lines at the jumps, all right? Because the rest of the grass is Mickey's and his cows. You're going to get a fucking smackdown.
When I'm not here, it's the cows' field.
See, that's my dream. Like, you let the cows roam it, right?
Yeah. Sometimes
that's what I want to do. That's what I say. Like, I want to get some land and have some cows, and then when it's time to ride, I just fucking kick them off.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have to kick them off of there.
I'm working on it. I'm working on making Isaac like a little Brody here. I get to work.
When are you going to
start
watching tattooing him?
Huh?
When are you going to start tattooing him?
I can't get tattoos, dude. His mom will flip. I had one on my leg. She flipped out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to go over well.
No, the moms are cross.
You have a tattoo on your leg, Nick?
Some would say. It's not coming out.
I didn't know. I don't want to see it.
You've never seen a tattoo on my leg?
Keep your pasty legs to yourself.
You don't want to see them. They're horrible.
Believe me.
That's my Scottish roots.
Mine are white as fuck. I'm sure yours are transparent.
Oh, the transparent was like some blondish ginger hair all over them. It's pretty gross.
Mine have big dark hairs on them.
Yeah, extra gross.
Mine are just white with blonde hair.
I bet the rest use tan though, Brody, being out in T-Mac, just living the dream. Probably just got your shirt off all the time, flexing for
hanging out with Todd Potter. Everybody.
Yep. He's like, fuck, my nose itches. Where do you work out, bro? Where do you work out, bro? You do CrossFit or what?
No, in California at Icon Fitness with the trainer Charles Dow there. And then when I'm here, just the gym down the street.
You don't have one in your garage?
Yeah, I still got that weight set and stuff, but it's not really set up anymore.
Because you bought too many motorcycles. You have too many motorcycles that have weights in there.
Yeah, pretty much, basically.
Living the dream.
Yep.
Does the gym by your house sponsor you?
No.
I know, because I don't see any posts on Instagram where he's like, I'm at fucking Mitch's get bitches weight room.
He has to go around his town name dropping himself. Do you know who I am? Can I work out here for free?
Nah. I don't mind paying the $30 a month or whatever.
Ooh, see, I go to Planet Fitness because it's only 10. Sure,
but that's not even a real gym.
Sure, 60 pounds is the heaviest curling bar that they have, but you know.
I know. Why do they make them so heavy? I don't get it.
Do they have free weights at Planet Fitness?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the curved bar for like curls is 60 is the max. But here's the thing.
They have free weights because when I was stuck in North Dakota, me and Cook, he's like, hey, let's go to Planet Fitness. I'm like, I really don't want to work out.
They didn't have enough weight for him, did they?
No, he's like, where you been? I'm like, been over here on these machines that don't have free weights. He goes, come up front by like the mirrors in front of everybody. He's making me do squats and shit. I'm like, this is in front of everybody. This is not where I belong in the gym. It's horrible.
Because you look like his little brother.
Yeah, he was just dominating me like, look at this kid. Now watch this. We're in North Dakota. There was nothing to see.
So I've been like, I'm so weak right now because I've been hurt so much that I don't need more than the weights that they have. I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm like, I need a little bit heavier weights, but up until now, I've had like little kid strength.
Yeah, when was your last injury?
Last March.
Yeah, you had a freak there.
Yeah, I broke. Yeah, the one before I did my femur and my shoulder, bruised my kidneys. Don't remember 2 days. Nick was there for that. And then this one, I broke my tib fib, a compound. It came out of the side. Then I also broke my tib up my tibial plateau where your knee sits on your tib. So they put a plate there, and I tore my meniscus. Dang. Then I got an infection. Then I had to get a skin graft. It was long, drawn out. I think I was going crazy from the infection. I couldn't sleep more than 2 hours at a time for like a month or two. And then like 4 days after getting on the antibiotics, all of a sudden I could sleep like 6 hours at a time. I was like, damn, dude, I was fucked up.
Did you flip? You flipped after the one when I was with you, right?
Yeah,
or was it after this last one?
Yeah, no, that's when I told you that I wasn't going to flip the 4-stroke.
Yeah.
So when I got hurt that time, I was on 2 strokes. And then when I came back, I just swapped we had 2 4-strokes. And Dan took one and I took the other. And I literally rode it around a field one day and was like, this is the one I want. And jumped it in the show the next day. And then I rode it for like a summer. And then I committed to flipping in January, February. So I did it literally twice when I was in California and I think it was on Javier's bike. No, I had my bike. I did it twice on my bike at Fitz's place, and that was in October. And I committed to flipping a show in January. At the end of January, yeah. So then I just waited, and Brian's like, "Have you flipped to dirt on a 4-stroke?" And I was like, "No." And then we left, and then came back in for the pit party. And Brian's like, "Hey, let me get your emergency contact information." And I was like, "Why are you?" I go, "Right now?" And he goes, "Yeah, right now." And I was like, "Seriously? I've known you for 10 years. You've never, ever asked me for emergency contact information. You're going to do this to me right now." Yeah. I was like, "You fucker." So then
I texted you like that night or something. Like, when are you going to flip that thing?
No, it was walking in. Yeah. But then.
Yeah, and then you're like, "Oh, no, probably never." And then I see it on Instagram like.
It was probably at least a week or two before. He asked me if I was going to flip a 4-stroke, and I was like, nah. I'll probably just flip jumps that seem fun or whatever. And then I committed to that. So then just waited till the show, the jump I was supposed to jump in the show. Because I didn't flip it in practice. That's why. He was like, have you flipped one of these to dirt? And I was like, no. Yeah, no, it was good.
Just get it on. No, I know, but like that's what I would picture.
Oh, no. I knew
like
that
get it on tape.
I knew if I just waited till I had to do it, I would do it. I would like just muscle memory it and go by instinct instead of me trying to fucking think it out so much. So I just waited and just pulled it in the show and was good.
Sweet. When was that?
Not this past January, the January before.
Is that the last time you flipped?
Well, I flipped for those like, so I flipped January, February, March, a couple of shows, and then I got hurt in March. Or probably January and February, I did a couple of flip shows, and then I got hurt in March. So that's it. I haven't.
And you got hurt on a track, right?
Yeah, racing like fucking vet A.
That'll learn you.
Yo, I was gone, son.
Style.
I tried to jump this big triple I jumped in practice, and the track had dried out so much that I spun going up the face and just cased it. And then I got like thrown sideways, and I think I just relaxed and let go of my hands, and my bike like landed on my leg was underneath my triple clamp. Like my tib and fib are under my triple clamp. And I was just sitting on the seat, and it was on the end of the handlebar. So my leg was just like fucking stuck under there.
Yeah, that sucks.
It did suck. It was a shitty night.
That was last March, huh?
Yeah. So
and that's a couple months after I did my eel then.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah. That shit catches up with it sooner or later. I think that was my sign to be like, hey, you're old now. Maybe you should probably figure something else out. And I'm like, I'm going to drink with my friends on the internet. That sounds like a good idea.
You want to talk people into drinking online with me?
That's right.
Way safer.
Way safer. No, I started doing comedy. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
I started doing some stand-up comedy.
So you go to clubs around Jersey and do stand-up?
New York, yeah. I just did Dangerfield's, the longest-running comedy club in the world.
I did not expect to hear that at all.
You couldn't see me talking shit to people?
I know you're a good shit talker, but if I had to guess what you were doing, going to comedy clubs and doing stand-up, wouldn't that come to mind?
Wow.
Wait, what I missed about comedy clubs?
I was talking...
Is Clint coming out now about being a comedian?
Yeah. We've talked about this a couple times.
I know, I've Googled it. I haven't found anything.
No, because I don't have anything up. I got a tape now from this last one I'm going to post on my personal YouTube. But, yeah, I was at one, and there's some class a club is doing about dealing with hecklers and emceeing and shit like that. And I want to go and do that because I think that once I got good at dealing with hecklers and picking on people in the crowd, that would be like my most fun thing, would just be talking shit on people.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I was talking.
Is there a lot of hecklers out east?
I mean, it depends on what the scenario is. I've done some open mics at bars where it's just people at the bar, and it's like they don't give a fuck. They're not there for jokes. They're just there to drink, play pool, and there's some asshole standing up there talking, you know?
That seems like the ideal situation.
No, it's bad because you can't tell what jokes are actually working, which different things work with different crowds anyway. I've told the same jokes at different clubs and gotten a totally different response. And they'll even laugh at different parts in the jokes. Like, I thought this was the joke, and then it's not even. It's like afterwards my reaction to the joke was like the funny part or something. But, we've had some where I did one where there was this girl heckling the shit out of everyone. She was wasted, just being super loud. And the guy right before me goes up and fucking slays her. And just like, and then it was like, I was like, fuck, I gotta follow that. And I totally bombed. That was the hardest I ever bombed. Like, he fucking just crushed the whole room. I was like, fuck.
When was the last time you did a show?
Just Saturday. That's why
you do them every weekend or what?
No, the ones I've been doing now are like at bigger clubs, but you got to bring people. So I have to bring like 5 people in.
Oh, that's hard.
Something. Yeah, exactly. So I've been doing those once a month. But those, like I said, the one this weekend was at Dangerfield's, which is the longest running comedy club in the world. So, I mean, I'm doing bigger clubs, and the crowds are actually there to hear comedy. So they're more reactive crowds anyway. So it's like better to try and work some material out. But I don't have that many friends, so I can't do them all the time. Can't sucker people into going.
So much different than dirt bikes, because you open with a heel clicker, and usually that'll get a crowd decently excited. I can't imagine like comedy.
Well, I could have stopped in on Saturday. I was just driving right through there on the way back from MetLife.
Oh, you could have haggled them.
Yeah.
No, you were. My show was at 5.
Oh.
So yeah, exactly. I seen that. That's why I didn't try and go. I didn't realize it was that Monster Jam was this week because, believe it or not, I do not follow the Monster Jam schedule that closely. So when I scheduled this, I was unaware. That Monster Jam was there. Because I talked to Blake.
Shipman. Yeah, he was there. I talked to him for a while. Said he hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah, he stopped by work. I literally work like a mile and a half from the stadium there.
Yeah, that's what he said. But before that, he said he hadn't seen you.
Years.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, long time.
Yeah, I need to have him on here.
He'd be funny to interview.
He'd be good. He'd be all the characters of South Park, or of what the fuck?
Family Guy.
Family Guy. There you go.
Probably be wearing his blazer.
Blazer. So then we could hashtag fucking Family Guy. That's what Robbie talked about Tom Brady, so that was it. We hashtag Tom Brady.
Yeah. Didn't even hit us back.
Didn't even write us.
Superstarred us.
And then
Rockstarred us.
And then Joe Stevens, his stuff kept going out, and then it would just say JS on the screen. So we were like, James Stewart's on the show.
But we didn't understand just saying it wasn't going to hashtag it.
We didn't realize nobody started listening because we said it. But it was a good try.
Internet's fucked up.
Your internet's fucked up.
Mine's fine. I hear a train coming, though.
Are you getting to do, like, you're not doing X Fighters?
No, I think they only have one this year, just Madrid.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. That's where they started, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Where's the water, Brody?
Get hydrated, dude. Yo, he's going to be up all night peeing.
You're an athlete. You have to hydrate.
Yeah, you're an athlete, Brody.
This is the one I'm going to show my son.
Pro athlete.
And I'll just play that part. Pro athlete over.
Why don't you post pictures with your shirt off more, Brody?
I don't think I've ever put my shirt off.
You need to be like looking off in the direction or something.
I feel like kind of a douchebag thing.
Listen, hiring somebody to take pictures of you is less narcissistic than taking selfies with your phone now, so it's fun.
I don't think I've ever taken a selfie.
This is the age of Instagram, dude.
Fans make you take selfies with them, but that's about it.
Then it's their selfie.
Yeah, see. I don't do it.
It's an othery.
Is it groupie? It's a groupie once you take it. Once you take it of
groupie
you
with a groupie.
Once you take it of you and more than one person, it's a groupie.
That's true.
Because I like it. People now are like, selfie. And I'm like, somebody took that fucking picture. That's not a selfie.
Your arm is not that long.
If you were holding the phone, it's not a fucking selfie. Just because it's of your selfie.
Are you hiding out right now, Brody? Like in the attic?
No, our house just has some very weird ceilings.
I just didn't know if you were hiding out. Like, every time I do the podcast, I want to get away from people.
No, he doesn't.
These slanty, like, half rooms that the ceiling's too low to use most of it.
Well, that's how my room was, but I just thought, like, you peeled out into the attic.
Nope.
It's
actually an attic in this house.
So are you in above the garage now, or are you in the regular house?
No, sadly, I got kicked out of the garage. My brother has that one now.
Because you left. Because you abandoned them.
Yeah, well, I was renting that place in California for like 4 or 5 years.
Where are the dogs?
They're in California with Lauren.
That's your girlfriend?
No.
Ex-girlfriend.
Is that the girl from the video on Verb?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the one I watched with my wife prepping for the show. And she's like, yeah, you know, people always ask, like, is he cheating on you? And I'm like, why would you say that? You know, like when you're out of town, just like, people are always like, oh, he's probably cheating on you. I'm like, oh, God, this is, not that that was happening for anybody, but like, the second that's brought up.
Don't need that in the video.
I was like, and then my daughter's like, what's she talking about? I'm like, he's going to be riding any minute, I swear, any minute.
Actually, I haven't watched that one in a long time.
It was the Verb one, and I figured it would be more of like a background story. And it was, but then like...
Yeah, there's more interview stuff in that one.
That was the part that was highlighted, apparently, by the women in my family.
They were like, see?
Yeah.
She's like, who's this Brody guy? I already don't like him. Just
from... Oh, that sucks.
No, I was kidding about it.
I know, someone else interviewing makes people hate me.
No, I'm fucking with you. No, she didn't think that. But she's like, yep, that's what girls think. You know what it is? It's because other girls are haters, and then, like, when you leave town, they talk to your girl and they're like, so what's he doing? So what's he do when he's out of town?
Oh my God, who's he with? How do you know?
So he's just out of town, right? And he has a hotel room. I'm like, yeah, I'm just throwing up in a shower. Like, that's what I'm doing.
Normally, yeah. Probably just drinking with one of the guys and then passing out somewhere.
Yeah, they don't believe that it's that boring.
Yeah. Not that glamorous or fun.
When you're in a van or in a
lot of sitting around.
South Dakota hotel room.
Sounds amazing right now. Dude, I have a pickup truck and I'm really sad. I'm going to go back to a van.
Oh, I know. I love my van. I wish I bought one years ago.
He always had pickup trucks and I was like,
yeah,
your bikes are all locked up.
Mm-hmm.
I just drive around. See, now I like have to take my stuff out of the back. It might get rained on, blah, blah, blah. The back seat is like...
No, you just leave it.
To sleep in. It's kind of... You can sleep in it, but... Van, fuck, I just drove around 24/7 with a bike in the back there. What, do you want to ride? Fuck. Pow! Let's unload it.
That's because you lived in Atlanta. Like, I would leave a bike in my truck all the time.
Whatever, that's the capital of bikes getting stolen. Watch Supercross every year.
That's what I'm saying. I parked my truck there with a bike in the back. And then we met you at that bar, and we're like, hey, is it going to get stolen? He's like, nah, they're going to steal your whole truck. They'll take everything. Still there in the morning. 2 nights in Atlanta with a bike and a truck.
Where in Atlanta? At my place?
To go to the Supercross thing with you for your event.
Yeah, but you parked your car at my house, no?
No, I didn't stay at your house, remember?
Fuck no. Where'd you stay?
I had Forburger with me. We got whacked, so we fucking got a hotel. We just backed my truck into the trees.
Yeah, you were lucky. This year, the KTM
That's how I
mini
live.
bikes, 10 of them got stolen. 10.
They're little kids' bikes, right?
Yeah, the KTM, they stole fucking 10. How many can there be? 20? They got half of them? What'd they load them into?
There's little kids doing wheelies all over Atlanta right now.
Dude, they're so stoked.
I guarantee it.
Just arm swagging.
Yeah, that's what Roger, or the guys in Guyana, they're like, all of our bikes are stolen from the United States. It's our tradition. I'm like, I can't be involved in it. I'm sorry.
See, that's why I crashed on that bike. I never ride stolen shit.
No, those were bought legally.
Yeah, bullshit.
No, they were, for sure. He sent me...
All I know is I had a DS80.
No, he sent me... Listen,
we would leave the...
He sent me all the
not down there,
Craigslist ads. He sent me all the Craigslist ads and was like, should I buy this one or this one or this one?
Well, all I know, it has a fucking Yoshimura pipe as a 450. I don't ride that shit. And I hit it like it was a 250F, and then just boom.
Yeah, it's working out.
Yeah. It did not work out at all.
Didn't you see the Wino Power ad that we made?
I don't think so.
I'll find that.
Clint, I don't think he's even following us. I don't know what's going on here.
He probably doesn't fucking follow us. Do you follow Two Wheels to Freedom, Brody? You fucking jerk.
I don't do stuff on the internet.
Oh, man. Maybe if you were our friend, we'd post you more.
Yeah, he's hurting for publicity. We gotta threaten him.
That's right. Fucking masshole. Do you like being called a masshole?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard here. Like, I don't even notice really when people say it.
That doesn't seem like a masshole response. Like, I guess that's okay. Like, sure.
He's
go
like,
fuck yourself.
I haven't lived here for like a long time. That part like wore off.
Were you like a total jerk before you left? I'm not buying it.
Actually, I was probably the same,
I think you were just mellow.
Yeah, he didn't say shit when he first showed up.
I did lose my accent though, or most of it.
You should get that back. That's what I would focus on.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, you're gonna get hated on now.
Dude, everybody in Massachusetts, you better watch it, because they were a fucking frisky bunch. We were on there with Robbie, and Nick said something about a Yamaha, and then next thing you know, he's going, people are texting me, "Oh, you ride a Yamaha now, bro?" And then, like, all of his friends.
Because I go, "What do you ride?" You go, "You ride two-stroke. What do you ride, Yamaha?" And then his Instagram blew up. Like, who the fuck's this guy?
I think they
don't know what you ride. I'm like, I'm not one of the 1,000 people that knows you. It doesn't make any sense.
I haven't seen that.
It says, "Don't be like Nick. Use Rhino power, not Wino power." Looking fucking svelte, bro.
That was Clint's post.
No, you probably posted it. Here, I got there was a Sidewinder picture of you that I had posted too. I even added you. How did you? I even tagged you. How did you not? He's like, I get tagged in shit all the time, bro.
I got 600 tags today. I can't be filtering that shit out. I don't look at my notifications.
I have notifications turned off for everything. I gotta actually open it and check when I want to see stuff.
Me too.
Damn.
Who the fuck wants all that shit coming to their phone? Especially with 2 wheels of freedom now, Nick. You can't even do anything at work, can you? Your phone's just like beep, 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 beep.
I only have notifications if it's like somebody tags us or comments.
Which they don't do very much. People
it's
like
usually
stuff.
You talking shit.
Or, you sending a meme.
You can tell who wrote who made the post, because usually the other one comments as themselves on the post. That's what I always do. If Nick writes something, I'll post on there. I'm sure people think that I posted that, and I'm replying to my own post with my personal account.
We swear there's 2 people doing this.
Sometimes I'll tag Nick.
With yourself, huh?
Sometimes I tag Nick in my response just so that they can try and figure it out.
This is a long-term, investment.
Yeah. Eventually, one day, somebody may care. Hey, but listen, Kenny Watson follows us. Twitch likes a lot of our shit. I mean, we're pretty big time.
We got Brody Wilson on.
We got Brody Wilson.
We had Javier on.
I'm going to follow you and start liking stuff.
Yes. Subscribe to our podcast.
Shutting it down.
Do you follow any podcasts?
No, I've never actually listened to a podcast.
You're so behind the times, bro.
I know.
That's just limp off. You just listen to talk radio.
That's how all fake news is transmitted now.
All I listen to is metal.
That's hilarious because Clint always tells me the story of the video he wants to make because he says you're so mellow, and then you listen to metal.
I know
what
he's gonna say.
He wants to zoom into your eye and then heavy metal.
Show inside. Yeah, it's just gonna be you sitting there like this. I need to do it. You're just gonna be like, and the camera's gonna be like. Zzz. And then inside it's just gonna be like. Just music fucking as hard as you can handle, and then fucking just huge jumps. Oh, just jumping huge shit and fucking pulling big tricks and just super hard music, and then it's just gonna zoom back out, and you're just gonna still be sitting there.
Yeah, that would be a cool edit, actually.
You're like a serial killer dirt bike rider.
All right, you are right in Massachusetts. We should set that up one week, and I'll come up there and we'll fucking make that little edit.
5 hours away, probably.
Yeah, I went up there. My girlfriend and I went up there to experience nature in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and we ended up drinking with Robbie Marshall. And we went there. There goes that. Well, we stopped by his place only like a month ago or something.
Oh.
We stopped by his place on the way up, and then we went back there the one night and watched Supercross with him. But me, Bethany, Robbie, Vanessa, Jimmy Dakotas, and his girlfriend, we all were on the couch. There was a bunch of other people in his kitchen at the table, and all of us on the couch fell asleep. and everybody, And everybody else is just standing over in the kitchen, like watching from like all the way in the other room, and like just 6 of us just on the couch. Fucking. I was like, they probably hate us right now. We just show up, take seats on the couch, and fucking go to sleep. Don't even watch mains.
Damn.
But yeah, we'll come up there. That sounds like a good time. Let me know. We'll get together off of this and figure out when you're home one weekend, and we'll come up and put something cool together.
Yeah, I might have a couple weekends in July.
Okay, cool.
That'd work.
That would work. How long have we been going here?
A couple days.
I want to try to get Tedesco back out here too this summer. If he comes to Jersey for another visit.
Yeah, I saw that. He filmed with
Frankie.
Yeah. I don't know how long we've been going.
Frankie just jumped with us this weekend too.
I saw that. Is he getting some tricks down or?
No, he's just doing whips.
Well, whatever. If you can get shows just doing whips, I'm in. Fucking sign me up. I guess I need to learn how to whip. I'll learn how to whip, and then I'll get shows just doing whips. Sounds sick. Yo, he's got a good little deal though. Like, he keeps putting out little videos.
Yep.
His videos keep getting picked up by like those bigger Instagram sites or whatever. I don't know, but I'm guessing he's got at least 10,000 followers probably, which is for an East Coast guy that really nobody knows. Like, that's pretty good. Just like that kid Trevor Cartmill. Like, he keeps posting little videos and he keeps getting them picked up by some bigger accounts.
Yep.
Hopefully one day we're a bigger account and then people will be sending us shit. Jump in the DMs, son. We'll put your videos up. But don't include any fucking music, all right? Because did you see that the other week, Nick? They took down like 3 of our videos right in a row because of music infringements.
Dude, I'm in bed at night posting half these. I don't listen to them because I don't want to wake Christy up.
Yeah.
I just watch them silent and then.
I don't even know what videos they were. I didn't look into it, but they. I just got all these notifications, but it was like, remember we had a bunch in a row that got picked up, like got tons of likes, like fucking 1,000 likes or whatever. Well, all of a sudden, I guess they decided they were going to go through all of our posts and look for copyright.
Oh, that's bullshit. Dude, I used to post a bunch of shit to YouTube. The only shit that ever got taken down, I stole that clip of Jeff Matasevich crashing that Goldwing.
Yeah.
And then, like, they
Krusty's
play that
got that
Purple
Heart
Rain.
Of Lawyers on it.
Dude, Prince would not, whatever his record label, they shut it down quick.
Yeah. You fuck with any of those Beatles or any bullshit like that, yeah, you ain't making it very far.
Couldn't post it. Anything else? You can post all day.
You know any hardcore bands from Massachusetts, Brody?
Not a hardcore band, but my friends are in a pretty good punk band.
Well, we need something super hard for your video part.
Where are they?
That we can get the rights to. We need the rights to something super hard for your video part.
Who's the punk band? I want to hear this.
Damnation.
I think I've heard that.
You know him?
I forget everything I hear.
Yeah, I graduated high school with Brad, and he's the guy that tattoos me.
And he's in the band?
Yeah, he plays bass.
Cool.
And then I became friends with the other 2.
It's a trio.
Yes. Well, sometimes a 4-piece too during shows and recording. They'll have another guy. But...
It's fun, so it's supposed to be kind of rough, right?
Check them out. And they want me to make an edit with their song or songs.
Okay. But I feel like for this edit, we need something ridiculously hard.
That's true. We need like Cannibal Corpse.
Exactly.
Corpse Grinder just circle headbanging the whole time.
Exactly.
I'm just visualizing how this could all go down.
Some is just double bass the whole time.
Unfortunately, none of us have the editing techniques to make this happen. Now we're picturing it.
edit it for sure. It's probably making sure that the other camera that I have is good enough to shoot some of the other things.
The riding.
Yeah, the riding and the filming going into your eye, because otherwise I can't use a GoPro for that.
Yeah, have Tedesco do it.
That's big bucks, son.
Tedesco was the guy who, after I did that first AFMXA with you, Clint, I sent in that video, or not AFMXA, the first the FMX East thing. I sent that in to AFMXA, and then they were supposed to, you could make it in or out. I think they only let me in because I was from Illinois. And then Tedesco emailed me. He's like, hey, dude, you made it. You want to do an interview? And I'm like, I didn't know I made it. I had 2 days to make it to fucking Pala.
Shut up.
Pala. Yeah, swear to God. So I went to the guy's house, who let me put my ramp out there. It was November, so I'm hitting the ramp 30 degrees. He comes out, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I got to hit this thing. I'm going out to California. And he's like, well, I think I go. I'm off of work. And he just hopped in the truck and we left. We hustled there. We got there that night, and then we did practice. I didn't win nothing, but it was
How did the machine get involved in this?
Machine was next year. That year I was going to go solo because Tedesco's like, hey, you made it, dude. I don't know if you know, blah, blah. It was fun, though. It was sketchy because I was real fucking sketched out, and they hit, nobody's scooting ramps in or nothing. They're like, they're at 75. I'm like, good, that's what I was hitting it at. Let's just fucking... That's when I was not two-stroke. I think I was way better on a two-stroke than a four-stroke.
Yeah, but probably 75 is good for you on a two-stroke because it's all second gear Scott.
No, I go way long in second gear on a two-stroke.
You really... Listen, you have to know you're going long. 75.
Well, I know I'm going long.
In order to go long,
I'm on 250F when I'm on a four-stroke. I'm not talking a 450.
I guess I'm heavier too. Maybe it's like for me to have gone long on 75 feet with a stock fucking 250, I would have had to have been hauling balls at the ramp.
Dude, I was jumping. Oh no, I was on 250F at that point. Never mind.
I'd have to be power band fucking way early before I even was close to the ramp in order to go long 75 feet. I would run into the ramp so hard I would fucking bottom out on the face just about.
Yeah, but I'm on a 250F. That's totally different.
Yeah, you should have had to hit that shit at the stop.
Yeah, not really.
250F, I think, would have a harder time than a two-stroke.
That's what I'm saying. 250F was the same.
You were in third.
For me as a 250.
You were in third.
I was second everything. Anytime you ever saw me go long on a four-stroke, I was on a 250F. Stock.
Except for Guyana.
Damn. That was a 450. Somebody put me on a fucking 450. I goofed. I'm never that nervous. I got super fucking nervous. I jumped at a dance house to show Caleb. He's like, hey, man, I'm not comfortable. I'm like, I'll jump that 450. I jumped it. I was fine. And then Clint's like, man, you're good to go. We can do guy. I had a 450 fucking 10 years ago.
First off, the accent was all wrong.
What?
I definitely didn't say that.
Come on, man. I'll do it. I'll jump it. Fuck it.
That's not me.
Not you. Dan.
Yeah, you said me.
Fuck you.
I'm always like, hey, man, let's just be safe.
Yeah.
We don't need
everybody
to get crazy.
truce. Nobody's jumping. Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got Dan out there. He's like, brum. And you're like, motherfucker, I think we're about to jump this. We're all jumping this, aren't we?
Hey, man, we're not going to jump, right? It's raining. Everybody's good, right? I'm just going to pop wheelies. And then he turns the corner, jumps it. I'm like, all right. Now I guess we got to jump in the rain.
You motherfucker.
That's no fun.
One time I was at Nelson Fest. Do you remember Nelson Fest, Brody?
Yeah, it was at the time we were there, and it was a mud fest.
And it was an actual monsoon. There was they got 4 inches of rain. And
yeah, I think I towed half a dozen people out of that field with my truck.
And we're 3 sheets to the wind, and next thing you know, Doug and his brother are like, we should jump it. So fucking we start Were you there when we jumped in the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Doug crashed and fucking landed on like his foot peg or something.
Yep. I remember Lance was passed out in the chair. Just
after we rode, like we were literally had drank for hours. Yep. And we were like, and it's downpouring. I think I can jump it.
I'm gonna sand it.
I'm still gonna sand it. So we just.
Clint, I don't think everyone's as acclimated to talking on the internet as long as we are.
Brody doesn't talk anyway. That's what his hesitation was. We've done over an hour and a half though.
Have we?
Yeah.
It really feels like fucking minutes. 6 hours.
Well, I mean, I'm the one drinking water, so.
I think we've kept him entertained.
Yeah, it's been funny.
That's good. You need to at least, or just tell people that it's on iTunes and every other podcasting fucking service.
All right.
So
we're gonna tag you in a bunch of inappropriate memes.
I can't wait.
We'll also do.
I can't wait.
We'll also do that, but I'll see. I guess you can just. I'll send you the logo.
All
or
right.
Maybe I'll send you that thing that I posted up with you on it. I'll change the wording. I'll make a new one, and then you can just post it and say, look up the podcast or whatever.
All right.
And then we'll do your zoom in metal video into your eye.
Yeah. I want to do that. Come up in July.
Okay.
You have to do that, because I've heard about this for fucking...
Because I had that idea like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know. And you told me... Bro, do you come up often?
Huh?
I remember you telling me about this when you were still down in Douglasville.
Still in Joey's house, even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a house in Douglasville after that, but...
That's probably the last time I was down there.
Actually, Joey's was Lithia Springs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And you and Robbie, we talked about this, you and Robbie stayed at my house on your guys' way out to California. That's actually how I met Robbie.
Yeah, and Blake was there.
Yeah. Brody's just like, hey, I'm coming down, I got this racer kid with me. I was like, we don't give a fuck, we let anybody stay. So we're like, fuck it, come on down. So then... I remember meeting Robbie, and he was just amped all the time. Fucking, we were talking about going into the corners wicked fucking hot.
I'm a fucking ripper. I'll drink all night. I'll fucking work all day.
Go to the corners wicked fucking hot. That's how you go fast.
Yeah, that's exactly him.
And Robbie took over the podcast. It was just Clint and mostly Robbie, and I just sat here. I was like, I don't know what to say.
Nick went into his Midwestern shell.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, guy.
Oh, these guys. I don't even know.
I need a pop.
Someone give me a pop.
Normally?
Huh?
What?
You talk like they do in Fargo normally?
Nah, we turn it up.
In the movie?
I don't know what we talk like.
No, it's more Minnesota. Right?
Depends where you're at, dude.
Do you drink pop or do you drink Coke? Or do you drink soda?
Pop, dude. Dino drinks Coke. I drink pop.
I drink Coke or soda.
Soda? Oh, give me some soda. See, in Minnesota, they say soda, too. Pop is specific to here.
Yeah, I think most people say soda.
No,
I hate most people.
I feel like a lot of people say Coke.
They're the worst.
In Georgia, they all say Coke. It's a Coke, motherfucker.
It's diabetes, is what it is.
The beatus.
I drink cerveza.
Yo, so somebody at work has the beatus, but it's the opposite beatus. He has to eat sugar. He was eating sugar all day. I was like, "Don't you got the beatus?" And he goes, "Yeah, but like I need sugar." And I'm like,
"Yeah." The doctor told me I gotta feed my sugar because he's got to keep selling me insulin.
Yeah,
it's fixable, dude. You want to get into conspiracy theories? Let's get into it. Let's do it.
Yeah. I think we need to have Robbie on for this one.
That would be good.
I don't think Brody's gonna participate at all. He's like, I
Brody's
am
not gonna participate.
unsure of all
He's
claims.
gonna go like this.
You guys.
Yep.
Do you have an energy drink sponsor?
No.
All right.
Which is a fucking travesty, isn't it? Who likes energy drinks more than fucking Brody Wilson? What the fuck?
Question. I do enjoy them.
I love energy drinks. What's your favorite, or do you not want to say?
I like the Monster Rehab ones.
Ooh, yeah, that lemonade one.
Yeah.
I hate Monsters, but that Monster Rehab, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, Clint, remember that kid on that 125 I brought to that show? He had a Monster sponsorship.
What?
Like, not a huge one, but they would send him cases of Monster. And that's when I tried it, that Monster lemonade rehab shit.
Well, I would wake up at 8 o'clock and walk out into my living room, and Brody was already sitting there on his computer with a BFC. Big fucking can. A Monster.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
I don't do that anymore. But...
I'm like, dude, seriously? He's like, yeah. Went to the store. Got a biscuit and a fucking Monster. And he'd just be there.
Yeah, I do remember that.
By the time I'd get up.
I don't drink those ones anymore.
It's too much.
Yeah,
that's America right there. It should have been called the America can. Because I guarantee you, this is the only place that shit was released.
Are you on little cans or are you on the coffee?
No, I drink coffee now too, but...
Oh shit, it's doubling down.
At the same time, you drink coffee and Monster? In the morning?
No, I mix it up,
He mixes them together?
No.
He's a psycho.
He's a mixer.
Brody Wilson's a psycho.
He sweetens his coffee with Monster. He's like, this coffee is bitter. We need some. Let me just put some Monster in here.
Put some sugar in your coffee?
I actually just take pre-workout all the time.
Just getting jacked.
I do that sometimes too.
Pre-workouts.
Do you take the Rhino Power?
Yeah, I got some of that now.
I got I'm a distributor.
Are you?
If you want to order some Rhino Power, I can give you the hookup, son.
Oh, I got the hookup.
Oh, damn. Should have figured.
I had some Rhino Power. My sister-in-law saw it and made fun of me. She's like, what is this, Rhino protein? You getting jacked? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't get jacked. It doesn't happen. It's not in my DNA.
I know, Rhino Power, that's why.
Yes.
No, we're saying Rhino with an R.
I said Rhino.
Oh.
I had the Rhino on it. It was Ryan Hughes personally sent it to me, everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was like a sponsorship, except I bought it. It was cool.
I used to pay for my sponsorships.
Clint makes me pay to be on this podcast every week. That's a sponsorship.
He does. He pays with regret. He goes, why did I do all that stuff on the internet last night? All right. Well, we did our time.
All right.
We're an hour and 47 minutes. One of the longer ones, we're almost to 2 hours. Brody's like, that's it, I'm out.
Brody, you did good, especially for dealing with drunk people.
Yo, I just heard a train by my place. Bastards.
Well, all right. Let me know when you think you can come up here, Clint. We'll get that edit made.
I'll have to figure out what weekends you're around. Strong.
Yeah, Clint, just let me know when you're going to fly me out for that edit. Because I'm on the team, right? That's what happens.
Listen, we need we need to save a lot of money from beer sponsorships in order for me to fly you out here. So it's going to be at least a year of buying no alcohol to be able to afford to fly you out.
It's fine. That's unacceptable. I understand.
Sooner or later, we'll make a 2 Wheel Tuesday podcast bank account And then the 6 cents that we make from each one of these videos will go right into there.
And I'll be like your ex-wife, and I'll just fucking steal it. All of it.
I don't have an ex-wife.
That's what they do, though. They take all your money.
Oh, listen, you're not going to get a debit card so you can go and buy drinks at the bar this time. All right? Because with our 6 cents per video, one beer will wipe us out.
Well, you can go negative and just pay penalties. All right. Let Brody go.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some food. I haven't even eaten yet.
That sounds reasonable at 11
Almost
o'clock.
11.
I know. I was riding until I called you.
Did you do some extreme stuff?
Yeah, I did some cool stunts. I had Mackenzie came and shot some photos, which came up from what I saw on her camera. Should be pretty epic.
From what I saw on her Instagram.
Today?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But I meant of her personally.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a fan.
Who is this?
I'm
trying
fan.
to Instagram.
He's got some chick comes up there and takes pictures of her, and she's pretty hot. I would let her take
I'm not
pictures
worried.
of me.
I'm not worried about hot chicks.
Yeah, no, you don't like any of them on Facebook or on Instagram.
I don't. You could check my Instagram.
You like them on the Two Wheels Instagram.
No, I don't. That's all you.
All those dirty chicks I follow. Listen.
Doesn't happen.
I like my motorcycles fast, chicks dirty, and moonshine illegal. Those are my 3 rules.
Yeah.
I don't want no pussy ass legal moonshine at the damn liquor store. I want to take a sip of moonshine and know I'm drunker like 20 seconds later.
Yeah, I know. I do that.
I've had that stuff from Georgia.
Were you there when I won the championship drinking belt? At Durham Town?
Oh, yeah. You were wrecked that night.
Who do we have on Connors? We were talking about that.
This is awesome. I'm getting to relive all the stuff I wanted to, but couldn't.
Yeah.
Through the podcast.
Through the podcast. You were there. You now were a part of the IFMA.
You're both my pen pals now.
Someday,
right.
Listen, I need to pull that mini DV tape out of my old camcorder. I think I have it somewhere. And it's got me ramming the doors in on that Blazer with my shoulder.
Yep.
What a fucking Jersey meathead.
And then Mike lit off that quarter stick of dynamite and blew holes in his own car's door, and he tried to blame it on us. And then we reminded him that he blew up some dynamite, and then he was...
And he was like, oh, yeah, probably was me.
Oh, yeah, I think I did do that. All right, well, we're going to do this again because it was good.
Yes, it was a good one.
We had fun, yeah. All right, everybody, fucking get the fuck out of here.
Later, Brody.
Go home
Have
or
a good
whatever.
one.
Later.
You got out quick as fuck.
He was out of there. I think we're not.
I thought I drank 2 beers, and then I looked over here, I had
Stop
3.
streaming. Yes. We're still
Is it loud?
loud?